It's time to check back in with Carol Protocol, which is a base chain project which has been doing so well. It's ridiculous. I'm really happy that we got in this when we did, and let's just check up. I'm going to check up on how I'm doing, and then we're going to talk about a new promotion which Carol's running right now for today, which is making the price go up a lot, right? Which is cool to see. I love when teams just continue to knock out the park, and Carol has been doing it for over 2 weeks now while we've been in it, so let's check it out. So this is Carol Protocol. You would first bond with Ethereum to get Carol token, then go to stake, pair it with Ethereum, start earning that Carol token. When you bond, you get 30% more tokens. It's vested over 30 days, and you pair it with Ethereum to then start earning that continuous tick of more and more Carol token. The reason why I'm really bullish on Carol is not just the ease of use of the platform. They now have a dark theme, which is great, you know, because the light's kind of, it's pretty bright, especially late at night when we're doing things. And their roadmap is really ambitious. It's all about being on a pioneer chain such as base chain and trying to become the liquidity providing hotspot for startups, up and coming projects who are looking to lock up liquidity or get into base chain and make something great, which is perfect for the upcoming bull run, right? Because that's what happened in the Binance Smart Chain, and that's why it got so big, right? That's what happened. Really positioning themselves in a nice way. So, you know, we're bullish. So that's why we've been going from, we've been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 stakes, 9 stakes, something like that. That's a lot of stake. Or bonds, we're just working on that, and we are in. So what's happening over my stake side is today I've got 0.02 ETH of available tokens. So this tick up has doubled because I'm almost hitting 3% daily now, because I'm continuing just to mash this. I am hyper compounding this like nobody's business. You think that you're if you think you're a hypochondriac, hyper compounding Carol, you have no idea how much I'm hyper compounding this more than you. That's right. Is it wise to only compound? No, of course not. It's called suicide compounding. Always take profit. But look at this. When we started talking about Carol Protocol, the liquidity was $100,000. We've tripled the liquidity in 2 weeks, up to $300,000. $300,000 of liquidity is quite small. I would still consider it a small cap, meaning that even once we get to $1 million liquidity, that would be a 10x in liquidity since the start of this video series, which we've been doing with Carol, right? What is the daily income going to be like if we get up to $1 million of liquidity? It's going to be absolutely insane. We're going to be dancing on the streets. Everyone's going to be calling their children Carol. Even boys are going to be called Carol. Like, you know, 12, 15 years later, you're going to meet someone, you know, and they're like, hey, what's up? You know, what's your name? He's going, my name is Carol. You're like, Carol? Is that girl's name? My dad watched Crypto Mischief and made millions from Carol Protocol, so he called me Carol. Oh, all right, cool. Anyway, so I've got 1,786 available tokens today, and as you can see, what I've been doing is I've been rebonding and adding fresh Ethereum to make more liquidity, which is then speeding up. When I first started this, I was getting 138 Carol a day with 49,000 Carol. But since then, I've paired up 3, 6, 9, 12, over 20, 30, almost 30,000 Carol tokens in here to build up that passive income. 99 extra, 105 extra, 69 extra, right? Just getting more and more Carol every single day. That's the exciting thing, right? That's the really exciting thing. So today we've got 1,787, which is going to be my biggest one yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to rebond again, right? Rebond, which means I'm compounding on my compound, getting an extra 30% from this, okay? So I'm going to take the whole thing. Another strategy that I would recommend to someone who's not as degenerate, we'll say, as me, would be to consider, for example, take 1,000 Carol, or 1,200 would be about 70% of your Carol, right? And pair that, take the other 30% and pull it out as Ethereum, booking your ROI from your stakes, right? That would be also a very smart thing to do. Or bond half your Carol, so half of 17,800, right? Take that out, then use the rest, sell that into ETH, then repair, right? Then you're compounding in another way without adding fresh capital. All depends really on how much Ethereum you've got in your bags and how much you're willing to risk inside of the protocol, looking ahead to how big we think it can get, right? So that's it. I've been in so many dApps where I've done both ways that affected me, right? I'm going to go 100%, but sometimes I've compounded when I shouldn't have done that, and I actually ended up kicking myself in the balls. I know it's impossible, but I did it, right? Because I should have booked profit while the going was good, and instead I was caught trying to basically catch up later when the going wasn't as good, and didn't work out. Whereas there's other times where I have taken profit at the wrong time in a new platform, so that when it did have that exponential crazy growth that everyone was on the street dancing for, I had already sold out quite a high percentage of my bag and missed out on the huge pump. I did that in quite a few protocols. So with this one, I'm going to take the choice to continue to just build it for now. So that's putting in another $80 from there. So $41 of Ethereum, $40 of Carol to make one more stake. I'm addicted. I've got a problem. Lock me up. Take me away. Throw me away. I'm in love with Carol. So, what's happening today that's pumping the price? Because the price is pumping. Look at that pump. That's a nice little, right? We got into Carol around about here, down at 0.16, and now we're up to 0.18. Not a huge pump in terms of percentage value of the token. In terms of liquidity, massive. 100,000 to 300,000, right? Now, what we're seeing is this huge green candle today, because what was just announced, right? That is a big green candle, right? It's a nice, healthy candle. What was announced today was this, the king of the hill. Jackpot bonanza. Who's the next king? Make the largest bond on Carol Finance in a single transaction within the next 24 hours and win an incredible prize of 50,000 Carol tokens in bond. No restrictions. Everyone can participate. Promotion is live now, so seize the chance to become the king of the hill. Onward to victory, right? So 50,000 Carol in bond would be, let's have a look, under 1 ETH, 0.6, yeah, about 0.5, yeah, about 0.5 Ethereum, 0.55, yeah, 0.55 Ethereum, $800 bond. So buy the biggest bag, get yourself that. Now that's pretty tempting. Then you got to think, well, what's the biggest bag of Carol that's been bought today? Well, we can find that out because we have the technology of the blockchain. Minimum 1,000, maximum 100 million. 1 million, okay. So who's bought what? So the biggest buy USD would be $1,000, 400, quite a lot of buys of $400. Any of them? Yeah, some today, right? So you're looking around about $989. Looks like it might be the biggest buy. That was on the 19th. So that might be the one. $600 in. See how like even these small buys, right? Because if we're just looking at like general trades which are going on with this, right? Yeah, let's have a look at, so if we're coming down these buys, right, they're all in the hundreds of dollars, right? There's a $400 buy. There's $900. I think this is the current king of the hill. Then we're coming down to the 19th, $100. Yeah, so at the moment we're a $900 king of the hill is the king right now. So if you do want to knock that guy off his perch, you just got to go in with $900, or I guess 0.8. Yeah, we'd grab it, right? 0.8 ETH, you'd grab it. Then check up on Deck Screener. Just do what I did. Come here, come to pull up this chart here, then go to type, right? And then you can look, type buys and sells, okay? You want to know what's going on. Is anyone selling the news? That could be. Not really. What's the biggest sell? Any massive sells? Any minimum 1,000 sells? Nope, none today. No. Minimum 500 sells. Three, ooh, couple. So these 19th, 18th, 14th, 11th, 2nd. There's really not that many big sales going on either with Carol because a lot of it's up in bond, right? People are selling daily, but they're not managing to build up these massive amounts of Carol yet. Cool. I love this game theory. That's what I'm all about. Hope you enjoyed my little catch up with Carol Protocol. Become the king of the hill. Peace. Don't get wrecked.